Another interesting product USL has, which is soon to be legislated, I think, in the US, something that we haven't really seen in Australia where I'm from, is closed caption. And these are some of the closed caption devices. Some of these are prototypes, and here's the use of an iPhone to do it, for example, which is for the people who have hard of hearing, etc., to enjoy the cinema experience. So I'll let them talk about it and explain it to you exactly what's going on here. And just as you would know, is that DCI is currently starting to support these new features and functions, and it'll soon be common in the DCI.
Okay. As he mentioned, our government here in the United States will shortly be mandating or legislating a closed captioning law, stating that every digital cinema or every digital server movie data that comes out will be required to carry a file of captioning information. What we've come up with is a way of taking that information from the server and running it through an infrared emitter panel, which we have hanging up on the panel up there above that picture, the little black box. The data comes into the infrared emitter panel. It's turned into infrared energy, sent into the auditorium. The auditorium, then, the patron will have his choice of either their own personal iPod or iPhone, some type of prototype glasses we have here, or goggles. The patron would wear these goggles, and out running across the bottom of the glass would be the actual caption. It would appear to be floating about 25-30 feet out in front of the patron, so there's less eye strain that way. And there's also the gooseneck or seat back version that, again, the infrared energy would be picked up here and the caption would be displayed inside this box. So they would be able to adjust it to be able to see the screen, the movie, and also the captioning. We did a demonstration down at a SEMTI meeting back in January and demonstrated the fact that the infrared emitter panel will send the energy to the goggles or the box. It is compatible with what they call the rear window system here in the United States. Basically, it's captions running across the back of the auditorium in reverse with the reflective panel in front of the patron that you can then see the captioning, or again the 802.11, the wireless devices.
Which would go to an iPod, for example.
Either iPod, iPhone. Patron could bring in their own iPhone and use it. So the panel itself, years ago in the United States, they mandated that each auditorium to have something for listening assistive people who are hard of hearing. Our panel runs at, well, we have two panels, I'm sorry. One that runs at 95 kilohertz for the normal listening assistive devices. The panel we're using right now runs at 2.3 megahertz and 2.8 megahertz for the listening assistive. You can run one language on 2.3, one language on 2.8. This is also carrying a 1.5 megahertz version for the data for the captioning. So one panel will cover you 3 different ways.